guys, I'm Onyi, and if you're just new to my channel, I'm going to teach you how to create the perfect workout split. Because when I was a beginner, I was doing all sorts and I was second guessing everything. I had no clue how to train smart or even how to progressively overload. So I'm going to teach you whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or you just want something new. Let's go create your perfect workout split. Come on. So what exactly is a workout split, you ask? It's essentially how you group your training days to target several muscles. And the goal is to recover better, of course, to build strength and muscle, and to stay consistent. There's the common myth that it's best to train randomly, but having a workout split basically makes you to stay consistent. It helps you recover faster, and it helps you to prioritize your actual goals at the gym. This is awesome even if you're a beginner and looking to level up your workout as an intermediate trainer athlete. Let's go. For beginners, I love a full body workout. This targets several muscle groups across different days, and it's perfect for people with a busy schedule or people that can only afford to go to the gym about 2 to 4 times a week. It basically focuses on working everything from legs to back, shoulders, chest, your glutes, hammies, everything. So let me show you what a typical workout split for full body would look like. For example, Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays will be like your rest or recovery days. Let me show you some things. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So for full bodies, I always like to start with the squat because your legs kind of make up the largest muscle group in the body. And if you're doing a full body workout, it's always great to work out with compound movements first. And what else is better than a squat? Literally, maybe the bench press, which we'll show next time. But yeah, let's get into this. So again, everybody's squat looks a little bit differently just by anatomics and the movement of our hips, and even how long or short your torso is. So it doesn't always have to be ass to grass, and there's so many modifications that you can do for your squat. So just do what feels good, and as we progress more into these fitness videos, I would explain and modify as needed. Enough talking, more lifting. So this is a bench press, one of my absolute favorite exercises. The chest kind of makes up a very large group of muscles. If you ever want to tone up your upper body, you need to be doing this. During the exercise, you kind of notice that I have an arch to my back. That's because you're able to stabilize your shoulders and control the weight as it comes down. Again, we'll talk more about forms moving forward as we progress into the exercise. But yes, bench press. So finally, we have the deadlift, and this is another compound movement that works your back muscles as well as your glutes and a little bit of your hamstrings as well. All of these exercises, the squat, the bench, and the deadlift, which will be the last workout for our first day, I like to go almost to failure. So what that means is at the end of every set, you can only have maybe 3 to 1 rep left before you cannot go any longer. That's what it basically means to train to failure. More of that soon. But let's get into this workout. To get into your deadlift form, you want to stand about hip width distance apart with your shoelaces almost parallel to the bar and a very soft bend to the knee. So notice I'm not doing this. Very soft bend, almost like you're trying to hinge. So your butt is going back and your chest is on the ground. There's no reason to be looking at the mirror in front of you or what is happening in front of you. Eyes to the ground, chest parallel to the ground, and your shoelaces parallel to the bar. So your hand placement is kind of outside of your leg, right? And lift. When you're lifting, the way to think about it is not to lift with your back, is to push your feet into the ground and lift. So most of the momentum is coming from your legs, not your back. You're going to pop something if you do it from your back. Try to push your feet into the ground and lift. Push and lift. Okay? So now go and crush Monday's workout. For Wednesdays, your splits could look like this. Again, it's still full body, so you're working everything from your from your head to your feet. So first I'm going to start with like a goblet squat. This is pretty easy, still a compound move. Still a compound movement. Next up is an RDL. So this works your hamstrings and glutes. Really, really great exercise for getting that cut and plumping off your glutes. You can do this with either a dumbbell, a barbell, or a kettlebell. I like to use the kettlebell because it controls the movements more, in my opinion. Let's get into it. Oh my God. I said that kettlebell, doesn't matter how light the exercise is, if you're doing it well, you go feel them. I'm here rethinking my life choices. People should subscribe to my channel. Let this be worth it. All right, let's go to the next exercise. So planks are really good finisher moves for your core. I don't really train arms like that, Sha. But this kind of stabilizes all your movements. So a strong core means stronger exercises. Guys, I'm shaking. Let's just get through this. Cut the cameras, dead ass. So we're moving on to back. This is some of the best back workouts in the world. So if you're beginners, you probably don't already know how to do a pull-up. This is a fantastic alternative to pull-ups. So we're going to be doing a lats pull down, which is a fantastic exercise for your lats, the biggest muscle in your back, as well as a seated row for the traps and those tiny, tiny muscles that you want, because you've been seeing it on Instagram, right? Good. Wow. Short leg issues. Let's go and walk chest. I need to get out of the gym. So another variation of the chest press is a dumbbell press, but this time I'm going to be inclining the bench. So basically raising it up. So your hands should move maybe a bit lower than your ears, lower than 90 degrees to get a deep stretch and contraction in your chest. This also kind of works your arms as well and your shoulders. Slow and controlled. My body is just like, what the f is going on today? Jesus. Ooh. So it's for Friday, still the same full body movement. We're going to start with lunges, aka the devil's warm up. Let's go. This is the worst exercise in the gym. I don't know why I put it here, but we're gonna finish. If you're not hip thrusting, do you even want juicy glutes? In my opinion, these are the best builders for glutes. Hip thrust, you need to go heavy. And I honestly think that setting up for this on a Smith machine is even a workout in and itself. But less complaining, let's lift this. Finding the sweet spot when doing this exercise is key. So you need to be hinging at the bottom and reaching full hip extension at the top. Hold for about 2 seconds and hinge. Hold and hinge. Fuck. So these are bent over rows. They work your back, arms, and all that good stuff. So just slight bend in the knee, lean forward, chest kind of parallel to the ground. No, don't look into the mirror or whatever is in front of you. And dip, roll. Dip, roll. So your elbows are by your side. There's no need to flare it out like this. So we're going to be doing the bicep curls. Can you tell that I like upper body? Upper body is like my favorite split whatever. Make sure it's controlled, nice and slow. So a common misconception is that you need to do more exercises. Honestly, for a leg day, you need probably just 4 to 5 exercises, and you should be walking them in various directions. I like the cable kickbacks because they're a fantastic abduction exercise. So if you want that shelf raised look to your glutes, these are amazing for that. Typically finish with this exercise on leg days. So you don't want to get to full hip extension, just a little bit of tension and back. Make it controlled and back. So the thing with ab exercises is that I find them a little bit unnecessary because first, abs are made in the kitchen. Secondly, if you're engaging your core through all your compound movements and lifts, you will have a defined core. But for the purpose of this, and because I know people love ab exercises, we're just going to do it. But I'm frowning inside, I promise. So let's end the entire workout with like leg or toe touches, and we'll head out of here. For those of you that have been training more consistently, say over the space of 6 months to 2 years, and you want to like build a more comprehensive split targeting specific muscle group, here's what it looks like. Monday you can do leg day, Tuesday upper body focused on chest or back. Wednesday you can rest or do something called active recovery, where you either swim or do a low intensity steady state cardio. Again, it's a lot of words, but basically what that means is that you're going to the gym 3 to 5 times a week and you're taking as much rest as is needed or as your body tells you that it needs.